Hello, this is Tony Heller from RealClimateScience.com, the climate guy setting the record straight about climate. This video is titled Union of Concerned Scientists, Recycling the Identical Hysteria from 1970. From the Washington Post this week, thousands of scientists issue bleak second notice to humanity. In late 1992, 1,700 scientists from around the world issued a dire warning to humanity. To mark the letter's 25th anniversary, researchers have issued a bracing follow-up. In a communique published Monday in the journal Bioscience, more than 15,000 scientists from 184 countries assessed the world's latest responses to various environmental threats. Once again, they find us sorely wanting. Wow, 15,000 scientists. This must be really bad. So let's look at their warning from 1992. Earth running out of time. No more than a few decades are left to reverse a trend towards vast human misery and mutilation of the Earth, a worldwide collection of 1,575 scientists warn. No more than one or a few decades remain. Uh-oh, we're out of time already. Among the scientists giving the warning are 99 Nobel Prize winners, including George Charpak of France, this year's winner in physics. So in 1992, 99 Nobel Prize winners said we only had a decade or a couple more to survive. I'm pretty sure that we're still here, though. Could these 99 Nobel Prize winners have been wrong? That doesn't seem possible. Well, Fred Singer back in 1992 called them out on their BS right at the time. S. Fred Singer, director of the Science and Environmental Public Policy Project, said that in the United States the environment was improving and population growth was stabilizing. So maybe things weren't so bad after all, as all these scientists said. It's good to know that 25 years later, Fred Singer is still calling out alarmists on their BS. Now let's jump back to 1970. Top scientist Paul Ehrlich from Stanford warned that the oceans would be dead by 1980. He said that America would run out of water by 1974 and we'd run out of food by 1980. Well, I'm pretty sure those things didn't happen. So here we have in 2017 scientists recycling the identical alarmist BS from 1970. Nothing ever changes with these people. Except for one thing, their story never changes. They keep pushing the date of the apocalypse out a few decades. Because if they were still saying now that we'd run out of water by 1974, I'm guessing nobody would believe them. Now let's go back and look at the scientists' current warning. Global climate change sits atop the new letter's list of planetary threats. Global average temperatures have risen by more than half a degree Celsius since 1992. Let's have a look at that and see if that's true. According to satellites, which are our most accurate source of information, Earth's temperature really hasn't changed much since 1992. We had cooling from Mount Pinatubo back then we had a couple of El Nino spikes in 1998, and then recently. But other than these events of natural variability, temperatures have been pretty much just fluctuating around the blue line. And with a La Nina developing and lots of cold water in the southern hemisphere, temperatures are probably going to drop back down below the blue line again. The real warning here is that scientists need funding, and they keep ramping up their exaggerations more and more every year in order to keep the funding coming in. And of course, we need to protect the environment. I've been a very active environmentalist for my entire life. I completely get it. But making up fake claims about future apocalypse just isn't the way to get people on board. Visit Toto on the web at realclimatescience.com. He's been pulling back the curtain on junk science for a long time.